Right then, morning coffee is over. We've had a quick tidy up off camera. So for now, this is the last piece left. We're just going to carry on breaking it down. Right, perfect. We can get on now with prepping the tree for some fertiliser and the tree bag. So this is our fertiliser here. It has three components: nitrogen, potassium, magnesium. It's also got a little bit of sulphur. That's what it looks like, little tiny balls there. We're just going to sprinkle it around the tree. Get it a bit everywhere. Big tree, lots of roots. Right, that'll do it. So now we've got the fertiliser down, what I like to do is use the tiller head here and just to rotovate the ground and get it all mixed up. This is actually the main reason why I bought this little mini cultivator here for the Fs90, for the brush cutter, was for this purpose. First of all, I can get in from a distance, I can get in close to the tree and rotovate, break up the soil. So when it rains or when I water the tree, rather than it just running off because the soil's really hard, it's nice and broken up and the water will go to the roots, which is where I want it. Water's in short supply, we need to make the best use possible of every drop. So we're going to get on and we're just going to have a till around. Right, not bad. That's all nice and mixed in now, which is cool. So we'll get the tree bag on. Right then, this is the tree bag. Let's have a look. Tree watering bag. Looks like it's from China, obviously. Just got it off Amazon, made in China. The original one is called a Gator watering bag system from the States. 75 litres. Here in Spain, obviously couldn't get that, so just got this next best thing. Let's check it out. Right then, looks like you fill it up at the back and it goes around the tree. There's the nozzles at the bottom. There we go, it doesn't look very big. If I was going to guess, I'd say it was for smaller trees. Alright, what a pain. I think what we'll do is we're going to hang it. That's what we'll do, I think. We'll just hang it up around the tree like that. Right, let's figure that out. Right, bit of rope around the tree. Ball in here. Gnarly bit of rope this. Nice. Sort of height. It's going to sag, isn't it, with a bit of water in there, so I think we'll just tie it off this bit here. Nice round 2.5 hitches, just to lock it off, like so. Right, cool. Don't suppose it matters too much, it's the little pitorritos, the little valves on the bottom that matter. Right, let's get filled up. So we've got two little valves, which I think we could probably either bury or just place on some rocks so we can see what's going on. You can see it's dripping there. We can unscrew it, guide it out, and you see it starts dripping. There we go. Obviously the lower down you put it, the better it drips. But you can control the flow with this little valve, so you can have it completely off if you wanted to. And that one's completely off, and then you just turn it out Obviously it's gravity fed, so the lower you go, the more flow you're going to get. Looks pretty durable. I don't know how this material is going to hold up to the harsh sunshine. Hopefully the tree will provide a decent amount of shade for it. But that over there is west. So as the sun moves around, let's say from 4 o'clock onwards, it's still pretty brutal, July and August, all the way up till 9 o'clock at night. It might over time, when the bag's full of water, probably not. But over time, if it's empty, the sun might well crack this. We'll just have to see. Right, I think that'll do for water. Right, now we can position these bad boys. I think one around the back and one around the front is probably more than okay. Right, what I'm going to do, rather than burying it, is I'm just going to make a little, just put a lot of stones together, make like a little platform, like that type of thing. Clear out the rest of the debris. It's just because I want to be able to see what's happening, that's why. So if we open up that valve, there we go. So you see how she's dripping away? I think that's a good flow rate. And we'll just leave her like that, dripping on the rock. Position these so we're happy enough. She's dripping away on the rock there. And then we'll just pack some and just bury it so it doesn't move. Plenty of rocks at least. Do the bigger one. Right, I don't think it's going to move like that, but it's nice and elevated, and we can see the dripping actively happening, which is cool. Right, they're both set up now, dripping away nice and slowly. I'm not sure how full that is, to be honest, because it's hard to tell, but it's supposed to take 75 litres and leach out over 5 to 6 hours. So it's about 8:30 in the morning just now, and we're going to come back maybe 2 hours time and see if it's still dripping. Right, it's been about 3 hours and it's still properly full, so at least half full anyway. The dripper's still dripping this side, which is cool, nice and steady. You can see the damp area, it's really slow release. The other side, it's not really dripping. I'm going to open it up all the way. There we go, now she's away. Right, so I actually think, based on this now, I think it'd drip for a good 8 hours almost, pretty much overnight. So that's pretty cool really. Fill it up at, say, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night. Just leave it doing its thing all night. So we'll just leave it cracking on. Would you look at that? Still dripping both sides. Wow. It's 8 o'clock at night. This has been going pretty much 11 hours, 11 and a half hours. So I'm going to kind of round out the video now because it's getting quite late. It's still got a substantial amount of water and it is still dripping away. So to be honest, I'm pretty impressed. It's a really slow, steady stream of water that's feeding into the tree. So that's exactly what they need, really. Like that sort of slow drizzle that you get from the rain. The real test for these bags as to whether I'm going to buy any more or not is how they stand up to the sun and the heat. If I only get one season out of them, then I need to think about something else. If I get 2, 3, or even 4, then I might invest in some. But for now, we'll just see what the results are like at the end of the summer.